Chapter 4, Assault upon and Resistance and Disobedience to Persons in Authority and Their Agents. Article 148, Direct Assaults. Any person or persons who, without a public uprising, shall employ force or intimidation for the attainment of any of the purposes enumerated in defining the crimes of rebellion and sedition, or shall attack, employ force, or seriously intimidate or resist any person in authority or any of his agents while engaged in the performance of official duties, or on occasion of such performance, shall suffer the penalty of prison correctional in its medium and maximum periods, and a fine not exceeding 200,000 pesos. When the assault is committed with a weapon, or when the offender is a public officer or employee, or when the offender lays hands upon a person in authority. If none of these circumstances be present, the penalty of prison correctional in its minimum period and a fine not exceeding 100,000 pesos shall be imposed. Article 149, Indirect Assaults. The penalty of prison correctional in its minimum and medium periods and a fine not exceeding 100,000 pesos shall be imposed upon any person who shall make use of force or intimidation upon any person coming to the aid of the authorities or their agents on occasion of the commission of any of the crimes defined in the next preceding article, or Article 148. Article 150, Disobedience to Summons, issued by Congress, its committees or subcommittees, by the constitutional commissions, its committees, subcommittees, or divisions. The penalty of arresto mayor or fine ranging from 40,000 to 200,000 pesos or both such fine and imprisonment shall be imposed upon any person who, having been duly summoned to attend as a witness before Congress, its special or standing committees or subcommittees, the constitutional commissions and its committees, subcommittees, or divisions, or before any commission or committee chairman or members authorized to summon witnesses, refuses, without legal excuse, to obey such summons, or being present before such legislative or constitutional body or official, refuses to be sworn or placed under affirmation, or to answer any legal inquiry, or to produce any books, papers, documents, or records in his possession, when required by them to do so in the exercise of their functions. The same penalty shall be imposed upon any person who shall restrain another from attending as a witness, or who shall induce disobedience to summons or refusal to be sworn by any such body or official. Article 151. Resistance and disobedience to a person in authority or the agents of such person. The penalty of arresto mayor and a fine not exceeding 100,000 shall be imposed upon any person who, not being included in the provisions of the preceding articles, shall resist or seriously disobey any person in authority or the agents of such person while engaged in the performance of official duties. When the disobedience to an agent of a person in authority is not of a serious nature, the penalty of arresto menor or a fine ranging from 2,000 pesos to 20,000 pesos shall be imposed upon the offender. Article 152. Persons in authority and agents of persons in authority, who shall be deemed as such. In applying the provisions of the preceding and other articles of this code, any person directly vested with jurisdiction, whether as an individual or as a member of some court or governmental corporation, board, or commission, shall be deemed a person in authority. A barrio captain and a barangay chairman shall also be deemed a person in authority. A person who, by direct provision of law or by election or by appointment by competent authority, is charged with the maintenance of public order and the protection and security of life and property, such as a barrio councilman, barrio policeman, and barangay leader, and any person who comes to the aid of persons and authority shall be deemed an agent of a person in authority. In applying the provisions of Articles 148 and 151 of this code, teachers, professors, and persons charged with the supervision of public or duly recognized public schools, private schools, colleges, and universities shall be deemed persons in authority. As amended by PD 299, September 19, 1973, and BP 873, June 12, 1985.